episode 1, I knitted the front of the top and then realized that the project was too big. I ripped back completely, restarted the whole process, ripped back a few different times as well in episode 1, and then in episode 2 I finished the both armhole shapings from the back and the front panels, joined in the round and added some bust shaping. In the third episode, I added the neckline, the ribbing for the neckline as well as the ribbings for the armholes, and I added just a teensy bit of fabric to the body of the project. So let's see how far I get in this episode with this project. The first thing that I need to do is to get this project back on my needles. It is a little bit of a mess with all of the ends hanging everywhere, and I will have to weave them in soon. And of course I also move the stitch markers to keep the progress of how far I get in this episode. Both of these stitch markers are by Annegret from Pincushion Crafts. I decided that it is time to rip out the first try of this top so that I can use this yarn in this project. So here we go. I added this little stitch marker to keep the progress because I only needed 5 more centimeters to go before I can start the ribbing, and I am half a centimeter away. Finally, I reached the ribbing. My top is now finished, and I have to start weaving in all of these ends because they are driving me crazy. Some of these ends look like they are very long, but I always change my yarn cakes at the sides because it's easier to hide on the sides than in the middle of your chest. So some of them looks a little bit long, but they are just not long enough to make it to the other side. It took me just under 15 minutes to weave in all of these ends. Looking at this footage, I have knit a lot over the past week and a half. Oh my goodness, I love this top so much. It is looking so good after it was washed and blocked, and I cannot believe that it's the same garment. I love how this one turned out. Let me just do a small recap here at the end of this little series of 4 episodes on how I knit this top. I knit this top with L Cotton's 4-ply 100% cotton yarn in the colorway Baby Blue. And this yarn has 156 meters on 50 grams, and I used 5 balls of this yarn, but not the full 5 balls. My top only weighs 230 grams, and I knit this project with 3mm needles for the body and the ribbings, the neckline and the armholes, and the hem I've knit that with 2.5mm needles and then bound off. So this is what it looks like here. So I started this process early in January, and I had to rip back because the top was too big, and I started this new project on the 9th of January 2026, and I finished it on the 8th of February 2026. And I am very happy with this project. Thank you so much for watching this video series where I've knitted myself a sleeveless top. I hope that you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and remember to always make time for the real treasures in life. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye!